Hello Chatbox out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got up to on my Saturday and Sunday of this weekend. I hope you guys have had a lovely weekend. On my Saturday I got up, showered and changed, ready for work. I had some breakfast and my advent chocolate. My older brother was on his Xbox, younger brother was at football, younger sister at hers, older sister at hers, and my mum was asleep as she'd been up in the night. My dad was sorting stuff around the house. I then got dropped to work by my dad. I got clocked in and put my bag and coat away. I was then just mainly running food and drinks, and it was super busy as it's the lead up to Christmas, so it's getting quite busy now. I didn't make any mistakes. I was running food and drinks, cleaning tables. I saw a few people I know, so I was chatting with them, and yeah, it was quite a good shift. I did 9:30 till 4, so it was quite a long shift, but it was very nice and quite busy. We did have a few hiccups, a few things that went away a bit, but other than that we managed to get through it, which is the main thing. And it was very busy, and then it quieted down, which is good. And I did a few food and drink orders after 3 when a few of the people on shift finished at 3 and I finished at 4, so I was able to get on the till, which was good. I liked that because I didn't want to lose my till confidence again, so I'm trying to get on the till as much as I can, but they try and make me just one food and drinks, so I'm gonna say, if not too busy, can I get on the till a bit, because I don't want to lose all the confidence that I've built up on the till. And I don't really make that many mistakes now. I just need to remember to slow down when putting things in, and also to check on the whiteboard if we've got these things in, because sometimes we might not have any, or we only have 1 or 2 of these things left before we don't have any more. So I've just got to keep remembering to do that. But other than that, I'm getting quite good. My spark's coming back. My confidence is so much better. I also need to remember not to talk too much, because I can be a little bit too chatty. They call me down the chat box for nothing. But yeah, it was quite a good shift. I got clocked off at 4. I got picked up by my dad. Went to the shops and got myself some lunch. Got back, got changed, had my lunch, wrote a bit of my journal, was listening to a bit of music, doing some colouring in, working some illustrations, read a bit more of To All the Boys I Loved Before, had a cup of tea and some biscuits, was listening to a bit of Camila Cabello and watched some vlogs and TikToks, was listening to a bit of Kylie, a bit of 1975, got a large range of music taste, and I was then just watching a bit of TV. My older brother was playing rugby and his girlfriend, and my older sister had gone and watched him. My younger brother was at football or out with his mates, I didn't know where. As long as he's not home annoying me, I don't really care. Younger sister's at hers. She's coming down soon. She's going to be coming down for a weekend, and we're going to be putting the Christmas tree up, and I'm so excited. And I put my Christmas tree and Christmas decorations up in my room, and I'm going to show you guys a little clip of that now. As you come into my bedroom, my Christmas tree is by the door. A little one, but it's so cute. I love the lights and the baubles. There's a Santa Claus and a little stocking and then a train, and then there's some little like pine cones on there as well. Then above here I've got a little Robin star, little bit of artwork that I got for a Christmas fair. And above here I've got my little candy canes, and my brother, when we were sorting them out, was like, why does it have the initial J on? And I was like, it's not your initials, it is candy canes. And yeah, they're so adorable. And then I've got over here this little wreath that says Merry Christmas, and yeah, just a little overview to the tree and the candy cane lights and little wreath. That is my room decorated for Christmas thus far. Oh my gosh, it is looking so festive in here. Love it. Can't believe there's only 13 days till Christmas. I've done all my shopping now. I've got all my Christmas presents done and dusted for people, and I just can't wait to give them to people. I just need to do a few cards now. I've got 2 cards so far, which is lovely. And then my dad went and picked my older brother and his girlfriend up, and older sister, and then they dropped my older brother and his girlfriend back here, and then my older sister and dad went and got our tea. We had fish and chips. I was then just watching some Vlogmas videos, doing some illustrations, writing a bit of my journal, listening to a bit of music, and then my dad and older sister got back from getting the fish and chips, and I had some fish and chips. I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. Had fish and chips for the fish and chip shop. I haven't had fish and chips in ages. I normally always have chicken and chips, and it was very nice. I then found out that we were off to the pub, so I got ready for that. Had a shave. You can actually see my neck now. Where's that been? And then we watched a bit of Strictly, and then my dad dropped us all off to the pub, and my brother's mates from the rugby club had won their rugby game, so they're all very happy, very drunk, and they were all dressed in like Christmas nativity outfits, so it was like the weirdest nativity I've ever seen. And we went into the pub and she whammed, so we just got our drinks and sat outside. I had this mango and kiwi cider because that was the only one they had, because the chosen berry one I normally have was sold out, which is a shame, but it's equally as nice. Then me and my older sister and older brother's girlfriend went off to my workplace, where I got a takeaway hot chocolate and got a photo of me in front of this lovely like reef, like archway with lots of like lights and things on, very very pretty. And my older brother's girlfriend got that photo. She took several and they look really great, and she sent me them, and I've actually put one up onto my Facebook as my profile photo, which has got a load of lights. And I was like, it looks like it's my Christmas album cover, and yeah, absolutely love it. Then my older brother came to find us, and we went off back to the pub. We then ended up going to another pub where I had my first ever cocktail. I had a strawberry decker, I think that's how you pronounce it, and the barman was very cute, and they had some really good music playing, so we were having a bit of a dance. And yeah, it was a really good evening, and I'm going to show you guys the cocktail I had now. It was very sweet, like me. Then we called it a night, and we got back, walked back. I then had some leftover chips for my fish and chips, as I hadn't eaten all the chips, and my dad dropped my older sister back home. I then finished writing my journal, watched I'm a Celeb, it's the Cyclone episode, love it, and then was watching Casualty. I then went off to bed, had lots of water because I was a little bit tipsy, head was a bit sore, but yeah, we did shots, and I like the green ones. I like Apple Tango. I couldn't remember what it tasted like, and then I was like, Apple Tango, that's it. But yeah, it was a really good evening, and then I went to bed. I got up on my Sunday, which is today. I got showered and changed, ready for work, had my Advent chocolate, had my breakfast, and my mum was asleep. Dad was sorting stuff on the house. Older brother was on his Xbox. I think him and his girlfriend were watching Strictly and off the Xbox. I think, yeah, I could hear them watching it. I needed to watch that, so I was like, no spoilers. I watched 1 or 2 dances last night, but then I haven't watched it all. So I then got myself ready for work, got my bag and coat, and my dad brought me to work. Older sister and younger sister were at theirs. Younger brother is away in London with his girlfriend at the moment, the lucky sod. I was like, where's he to then? And my mum was like, yeah, he's in London. I was like, he is? Nobody tells me nothing, you see. I then got to work, I got clocked in, and was serving food and drinks, clean tables, chatting to the regulars, which I love. And one of my manager was saying about me being a bit too chatty, and I was like, oh, sorry, but it's who I am, I can't help it. And the thing is, I can't win. Sometimes my colleagues are like, Dan, you're being too chatty, and when I do try and be quiet, they're like, is there anything wrong? Are you alright? You're not feeling very well? I was like, no, you just told me not to chat too much. But the thing is, they wouldn't have me any other way, and I didn't make any mistakes. I did think I made a mistake on a bail that I was taking, and I literally freaked out and got my supervisor. I was like, I think I made a mistake, and she got confused. I got confused. It was a bloody mess, but we sorted it. I didn't make any mistakes, so it was fine. And I was like, thank God. And yeah, it was a really good shift. It was pretty busy. It's leading up to Christmas now, so it's going to be getting busier and busier. So yeah, it was good. No mistakes were made on my half, but the thing is, mistakes are going to happen in hospitality, and there's no point in stressing about it or worrying about it, because that's when you do that, more mistakes then end up happening. So yeah, it was really good. One of the colleagues who clapped at me one time, which I wasn't very happy about, didn't clap at me today. He's a little bit bossy, but I'm just like, yeah, okay, and I just get on it. Tries to make me do things his way, but I was like, I've been here 2 years now, and he did work here. He's now back after being off for 2 years. So I was like, things have changed, and how I do things works for me, and I'm just going to keep doing that. And yeah, he says something about not going under the table too much to check on their, like, ask if their food is okay. But I don't do that. I go over maybe once, and afterwards I'll pop over a few times just to have a little natter with them, which you're supposed to do, and the customers all love it. They always come in for a little bit of a chat. That's why I'm the face of my workplace, they call me. And yeah, I just absolutely love it, and I'm just going to carry on doing what I'm doing. And yeah, the one that annoys me a bit, I don't work with them that much, so it's all good. And they definitely respect me a lot more now that I stood up to them and just like, don't clap at me and stuff. And you're gonna get colleagues that annoy you or that you don't get on with, and I'm not gonna be leaving. I've been there 2 years now. I absolutely love my job. I serve in drinks and then get to chat for a living, which is great. Sometimes a bit too much, but I am trying to get a lot better at like knowing when to talk and when not to talk. But yeah, it's been a really good shift. I had a lot of cups of tea to keep me going. I was actually so tired, and it was just so gloomy again. And we had a little pop-up like station outside where one of my colleagues was helping our boss, because they had like a Baptist church Christmas choir thing outside, nativity thing outside of my work. So they were doing that, and the weather was just so gloomy, so windy, so miserable, and just made me want to sleep. I finished at 4, and at 3 my colleague finished, and we were waiting for the other colleague to come on shift, so I was able to do a few more food and drink orders, get a bit more till use in, because I didn't want to lose all my confidence on the till. And then I finished, I got clocked off, got my bag and coat, and my dad picked me up. We got home, I put my work clothes in the wash as they're dirty, and got my clean work clothes ready for my shift, which is Tuesday. I'm now not working till Tuesday. Have Monday off, can't wait, get a line, maybe have a cheeky little Butties lunch, love a Butties. And yeah, I then was just watching a bit of Will and Grace with my mum. Love that show so much. Karen just cracks me up. Then I was writing a bit of my journal. I sorted out my Blue Check doll, listened to a bit of music. My older brother was on his Xbox. His girlfriend has gone off home after staying over, and my dad and my mum and myself were then just watching a bit of TV. And then for tea we had a roast. My grandparents were going to be coming up, but the nurse to sort my grandpa's legs out, as he's got bad legs at the moment, didn't come till later, so in the end they weren't able to make it. So my dad kindly dropped them over their Sunday roasts, and then my dad got back, we had our roasts, and they were so good. I'm going to show you guys a photo of those now. The roast was so good. Then my older sister came over and she had hers, and I was then just listening to a bit of music, watching some Vlogmas videos, and then we watched the Strictly results. I shan't say who went out, but I'm so excited for the final. And then I was just writing a bit more of my journal. I finished that, put that away. I was reading a bit of To All the Boys I've Loved Before, had a couple of biscuits while reading a bit of that, did some illustrations, showed my older sister the lights and decorations up in my bedroom, which she liked very much. She then went off home, and I am now off to go and watch today's I'm a Celeb episode, and then we're going to probably be watching a bit of TikTok, listen to a bit of music, maybe watch some Netflix. And yeah, I have tomorrow off, and I cannot wait to have a nice lie-in. Well, let's see. Last time I had a day off, I was woken up by the Amazon delivery guy who rang the doorbell about 5 times. So hopefully that does not happen this time around. And yeah, I hope you guys have all had a great weekend. All have a lovely week ahead. And I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.